Prince Harry and Meghan Markle organized gifts for more than 30 reunified and refugee families this weekend who had been separated under former U.S. President Donald Trump's zero-tolerance policy for illegal border crossers, their website Hartwell announced. The website shows a picture with piles of presents neatly wrapped with names of families and individuals who have been victims of separation under drastic U.S. immigration policies. Alongside the photograph, a statement read, "On Friday, the Hartwell team including the Hartwell Foundation, Hartwell Audio and Hartwell Productions gathered to celebrate the holidays and participate in This Is About Humanity's annual holiday party for reunified families represented by Immigrant Defenders Law Center." The description continued, led by the Hartwell Foundation. The company organized holiday gifting for over 30 reunified and refugee families. This Is About Humanity creates a community of allies and advocates dedicated to raising awareness about separated and reunified families and children at the U.S.-Mexican border. The news was shared within hours of the release of a new trailer for a new Netflix documentary, entitled Live to Lead. The clip showcased multiple figures who have made brave choices such as climate change activist Greta Thunberg, American social justice activist Brian Stevenson, and South African lawyer Albie Sachs. The captain of the South Africa rugby union team Siya Kolisi, the first black player to ever hold the position, is also featured along with U.S. social political activist Gloria Steinem. Harry said the documentary was inspired by late Nelson Mandela, a South African anti-apartheid activist who served as the first president of South Africa, whose government focused on dismantling the legacy of apartheid by fostering racial reconciliation. In the clip, Meghan says, "It is what difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life we lead." Harry then says, "It's about people who have made brave choices," and Meghan adds, "to fight for change and to become leaders." Finally, Harry concludes by saying, "and for giving inspiration to the rest of us, to live, to lead." The late U.S. Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who died in September 2020 after receiving several months of cancer treatment, was also featured in the trailer. Her death sparked backlash from the U.S. Republican Party, which then held the White House, with former President Donald Trump electing conservative figures to the highest court of the land to shape decisions on abortion rights, voting rights and other fundamental issues for a generation or more. That same Supreme Court allowed Donald Trump's policy of family separation to remain in place, as the Republican-dominated court challenged the White House. U.S. President Joe Biden has been trying to lift Title 42, a pandemic-era restriction that blocked migrants from seeking asylum in the U.S. and forced asylum seekers to wait at the border. President Biden repeatedly faced opposition from Republican-leaning judges from the Supreme Court who refused to lift the immigration rule. A judge in Washington, D.C. put an end to the judicial battle by ordering the restriction be lifted on December 21. With these gifts, Prince Harry and Meghan said they sought to raise awareness about separated and reunified families and children at the U.S.-Mexico border. The website fails to mention where the gifts were handed and whether the Sussexes were present. Their Montecito mansion is only a 5-hour ride from the closest U.S.-Mexico port city of Tijuana. The couple's new Netflix series will hit the streaming giant on December 31. Read next.